You're on tour currently right now. How is the audience embracing your prior legacy with Trouble and now with this new material?
It's been great. I mean, the people who come out into the shows, you know, obviously they know the Trouble songs, but they also know the new record. Yeah. So I was a little bit surprised on that because, you know, a lot of times, sometimes I feel they're only coming to see us do those songs, Trouble songs, but it's been really cool that everybody knows the new record too. So we've been incorporating both into the set. You know, so it's been a lot of fun. It's surprising a little bit too. That
has to be rewarding in itself, no? Because there's so many artists that are just stuck with the fan base where they just want that old material, and when they try to force themselves to branch away from that, they get a backlash from the fans. It's got to be rewarding that your fans are not only excited about the new stuff, but at the same time they're paying respect to where you came from.
That's cool. It's been great. Like I said. I was a little surprised at first that people knew the new album like they do, you know, so, and I think with the songs that we play, we try to pick Trouble songs that kind of fit with the Skull too, so it sounds like a band, you know,
yeah,
instead of two different things going on. And like I said, we can't help who we are.
Yeah, it's your DNA.
You know, I write how I write. It's not. There's no difference between Trouble, Lid, Blackfinger, the Skull. It's still me. So I've always just written, just be myself. You know. So.
We mentioned that you released the Skull's debut. Again, let me say this: for those which are asleep on TP Records, are you writing any new material now? And if you are, what is the influence coming from?
I don't know yet. I mean, we are going to do another record. There's been some songs in the works. Right now, at the moment, I'm writing a new Blackfinger record, actually.
Oh, nice.
So when we get off this tour, that's what I'm going to be doing first.
How do you juggle all that? Writing for that?
One at a time, man. One thing at a time.
That's a lot to deal with.
Well, you know, we're not ready for a Skull record. Them guys, with Blackfinger, I stick my nose in the music a little more. With the Skull, I like them to be involved, and I just worry about the lyrics. So they're off writing music right now. When we get back, I got time to write Blackfinger. When the Skull songs start coming in, I'll work on those.
That would explain the non-stress vibe of the record.
Maybe.
Yeah, everyone's doing their thing, and there's no hassle.
Right. You know, we're going to Europe in March, so we got plenty of time. You know, there's no hurry.
Does it bother you though that when people first were predicting how the Skull record was going to sound, that you were already being labeled as a Trouble clone?
No, they didn't know. Like I said, there was 3 of us on that record. How could we not?
Yeah, right.
How could not people be reminded of it? We can't help it. We're the same people, like, you know. So, no, you know. It's funny reading that shit sometimes, you know, because they don't know. And then they heard it, and now it's like, okay, cool, great, good record, you know.
Great record. One of the things that I've always admired about Trouble, aside from them being the pioneering artists, is the fact that when you get to know these gentlemen, you've always been down to earth and very, very sincere, very, very humble. Is that because you come from that part of the region of the United States, Chicago, Illinois?
I don't know.
Very down to earth, dude. Like, I mean, bottom line, here's the deal. Whether you're a Trouble fan or a Skull fan, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's very rare in itself, because you can love both camps, and both camps still bring the genuine, true music, which is why 30-something years later, here you are. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me, Eric.
You're welcome. My pleasure, man.
Yeah!